Alright, so you're standing there, staring at a used car that looks like a great deal, but something in your gut says, should I trust this thing? Yeah, I get it. I'm Tom from Car Justify, been working on cars longer than I care to admit, and today we're talking about exactly what to look for when buying a used car in 2025, so you don't end up with a money pit on wheels. Alright, let's start with the outside, because first impressions matter, but not in the way most folks think. A shiny paint job might catch your eye, but that could be hiding body filler or worse, rust repair. Run your hand along the lower panels, down by the doors and wheel arches, and feel for any rough spots or uneven surfaces. If it feels lumpy or wavy, that's a red flag. Pop the hood next. You don't have to be a mechanic to do a few smart checks here. Look at the engine oil. Pull the dipstick, wipe it, then check it again. The oil should be a golden brown, not milky or pitch black. Milky oil can mean coolant's mixing in, which might mean a blown head gasket. I've seen that mistake cost people thousands. No joke. While you're under the hood, take a peek at the belts and hoses, cracks or fraying. That tells you it's been a while since someone gave this thing real maintenance. Same with the battery terminals. If there's a bunch of crusty white stuff on them, that's corrosion. Not a deal breaker, but definitely a bargaining chip. Alright, now let's hop inside. Turn the key or hit the start button and listen close. Any weird rattling or knocking noises? That's your cue to walk away. Or at least dig deeper. Let it idle for a few minutes. Check for warning lights on the dash. And I mean all of them. Make sure they come on and go off properly. Some folks get sneaky and unplug bulbs to hide problems. Yep, that actually happened to a buddy of mine last month. Dude bought a car with no check engine light. Turns out someone pulled the bulb. While it's running, turn on everything. AC, heat, radio, windows. Make sure all the gadgets work. You'd be surprised how many sellers hope you don't notice a busted fan or a window that won't roll up. Trust me, those little things add up fast. Now here's a tip a lot of people skip. Check the tires. Don't just look at tread depth, look how the tires are wearing. Uneven wear, like bald on the inside edges but fine on the outside. That could mean alignment issues or worn suspension parts. Either way, it's gonna cost you. Take it for a test drive. And don't rush it. Feel for how it shifts, how the brakes respond, how the steering feels. If it pulls to one side or the brakes feel spongy, those are things you'll want fixed, or factored into your offer. Also, if it sounds like you're driving a blender full of bolts, just hand the keys back and walk away. Before you get too excited, grab an OBD scanner. You can buy a cheap one online or borrow one, and check for any hidden codes. Even if there's no check engine light, stored codes can tell you if something's been recently cleared. Sneaky, I know, but super helpful. And if the car passes your checks and still feels right, take a look at the VIN. That's the vehicle identification number. Run it through a service like Carfax or AutoCheck. You want to know if it's been in a major accident, had flood damage, or was a rental car that's been beat to death. It's a few bucks, but it can save you a major headache. Alright, quick recap. Check the body for signs of damage, inspect the engine oil and belts, listen for weird noises, test every button and switch, look at the tires, and definitely scan for codes. If something feels off, don't talk yourself into it. There's always another car. Hope this helps you feel a little more confident walking onto that lot, or scrolling through listings. If this saved you from buying a lemon, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Car Justify. We've got more no-nonsense car advice coming every week. Stay sharp out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.